And so, poor Geraldine died along with Bertram DeVere. Isn't that a tragic tale, Matthew?
You know, that's about the best composition I ever heard. You should get an A on that, I figure.
I hope Mr. Phillips thinks so. I cried like a child when I was writing it. I'm going to entitle it, In Death Not Divided. It sounds medieval, doesn't it? Just imagine, Matthew, two sweet lovers dead in the full bloom of youth, and all because their families fought with each other. I'm glad people don't act that way today.
Well, if you've lived as long as I have, you'd know the world hasn't changed a heck of a lot.
Why, Matthew? Do you know any stories like that?
Well, I wouldn't repeat the ones that you imagined to anyone else around here.
Well, I won't if you say so.
You know, folks around here just don't go for storytelling.
Why not?
You know, we best be heading out.
There was supposed to be a white lady who walked along the river by Mr. Hammond's sawmill, wringing her hands and wailing, but I never actually saw her. Oh, don't. Perhaps she's now accompanied by Mr. Hammond looking for his lunch. I shouldn't have said that. He may follow me here. Oh, I'm scared. So am I. Deliciously scared. Mrs. Hammond said she once felt the ghost of a murdered child creep up behind her and lay his cold fingers on her shoulder.
Charlie's grandmother is a very religious woman. Do you think ghosts may be living in there?
Oh, are you all right? Oh, I think I've twisted my other ankle.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
You mustn't be afraid, Diana. I'll be all right here. Run home, find your father, and ask him if he'll come back and get me.
What if you get carried off by a ghost? I'd never forgive myself.
Be brave, Diana. Go. I shall endure until your return, although I may be forced to faint if my imagination gets the better of me.
I could never be as brave as you are.
Goodbye. Taking a shortcut, Mr. Blythe.
Open it.
We therefore agree to engage Miss Shirley under contract for 1 year in the post of teacher at Avonlea Public School. But that's your post.
Not anymore. I took the liberty of speaking to the trustees, and they agreed on an exchange. I'll be getting comedy, and you can stay at Green Gables.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just sign the contract.
But you'd have to pay for your board. I mean, you'd never save enough for college. You can't do that.
I'll save enough, Anne. Besides, I'm keeping up my courses by correspondence.
So am I.
All right, then. You can give me a hand with my work, and we'll call it a fair exchange.
Aren't you worried? I'm liable to break another slate over your head.
I'm more worried I might break one over yours. Carrots.
Carrots? Oh, you!
Come on.